I think you guys are with me when I say we have a winner, ladies.
We don't have a winner
Shauna,
yet because Friday
Shauna is Miss Double D-cember. What?
People,
Huh?
she might be the winner, but people still need to vote, and then we
look
come.
Look at Shauna.
We come
though.
to a conclusion on Friday, Bean.
How is she not the winner? Hi, Shauna. Welcome to the Kevin and Bean Show.
Hi.
Very nice to meet you. Tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
My name is Shauna, and I am originally from Orange County.
Okay.
I now live in Covina. I am a mommy and a yoga instructor, and
The yoga instructor explains one of those photos because that was, you were doing strange things with your leg. I was like, I don't know that that's possible.
it is.
What are the 3 photos that you sent in? You can see Shauna at kevinandbean.com right now. Just click on the Miss Double D-cember pageant. What are you doing? Is this pose that you're in? Is that something that you do in your class? Does it have a name?
It is a modified pigeon pose.
Modified pigeon pose.
Pigeon
Yes.
pose, okay. Yoga is, for those of us who have never tried it even one time, incredibly difficult, right?
You know what? Yoga kind of caters to whatever level you are at. So it could be incredibly difficult if you're trying to jump in there and do, I don't know, some sort of crazy pose that you saw some yogini do on some magazine. But if you just start out with the basics and work your way up, then it's not that difficult.
And it's low impact aerobics, basically, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, all right. How long have you been into that, and why are you a yoga teacher? Is it just something you love doing, for yourself?
Absolutely. When I was in college, I studied kinesiology, and I really just love the way that the body works and the body moves. So,
Go on.
and yoga just seemed to fit naturally with that. And at the same time, I was taking yoga classes just to help relieve stress. And I just fell in love with it.
How many people come for the first time and then they go, you know what, this is not for me, I can't take it, and they drop out?
There's a couple of people, they'll come, we'll have like specials at yoga studios, like the first week, is free, and people will come every day for a week, and then all of a sudden they're like, I don't know if this is for me. But you know what the thing is? A lot of people are like, oh, I'm not flexible, I can't do yoga, but that's the whole point. Like, you keep doing it, and then you get more flexible. So you start out...
Do you have guys in your class, Shauna?
Yes.
Do you get hit on a lot?
Yes.
And how do you handle that?
I try to be as nice as possible because I don't want any complaints about me being rude to students.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, you got to keep that in mind.
Yes, so I'm just very, very nice, and I try to keep everything very professional, though.
Okay. Let's talk about the position for which you are applying, which is Miss Double D-cember 2016. As you know, if you win, you get to come to Acoustic Christmas with us. You get to go to the Weenie Roast next year, and April Foolishness, and the Breakfast With, and the Singles Party, and all the fun stuff that we do throughout the year.
Yes.
We'd love to, we always look forward to having an attractive member of the cast for a year. Why do you want to be Miss Double D, and how'd you end up entering the pageant this year?
First of all those reasons. I love KROQ. I've been listening to KROQ since I was a little kid. I learned all about sex from Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla.
Dr. Drew took your virginity too?
No, that's not what she meant.
That's how I lost mine.
I think she meant listening, Bean.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was a little young at that time, so that might have been inappropriate.
But let's talk about how Dr. Drew taught Bean, though, because he said that's how he lost.
No, I think it was Adam.
It is.
Adam.
Yeah.
So, all right. So you've been listening for all these years, but 10 years ago you didn't apply. 5 years ago, this year, 2016
This
is
year,
ahead.
okay,
You
so
said, all right, I'm going to go for
This is the
it.
year I did it. The thing is, I've always had naturally large breasts, but never double D.
Okay.
So 5 months ago, I gave birth to twins.
No.
5 months ago.
Yes, literally 5 months ago.
Wow.
They will be 5 months old on the 4th, Friday.
Oh, my God. Look at you, though. After having twins 5 months ago, that's a medical miracle.
Do you worship Satan? Or do you do some kind of voodoo?
It must be the yoga, right?
It must be the yoga.
That's incredible.
So the thing is, I worked hard and I lost the belly, but the big breasts, they're still there. So now I have the double Ds. So I was like, you know what?
This is the perfect time in my life.
Yes, why not? Why not do it this year?
So, and you'll have those for the entire length of your reign if you win, right? Because the babies, you'll still have the babies. You'll still be feeding the babies,
I'll
right?
still
Oh,
be
that's
feeding
perfect.
the babies. They're only 5 months old. I'm going to keep feeding them and keep the breast as long as I can.
I had to do the math. I had to do the math in my head, because my fear was she's Miss Double D, and then she shows up at the weenie roast with bees. You know what I mean? Because she's not feeding anymore. But it sounds like it's going to work out time-wise.
No.
I'm
We'll keep
uncomfortable with
feeding
this
them.
line of questioning from Bean.
This got real weird real quick.
Shauna, what's your talent going to be on stage in Fullerton?
Yoga, of course.
Oh, you're going to do yoga for us.
I'm going to do yoga for you. It's kind of a little mixture of yoga. I add a couple little stripper type moves in there, but it's basically yoga.
Stripper yoga.
Stripper yoga.
We are not going to prevent
Love it.
you from doing that. We are all about you fulfilling your dreams.
As long as that's your dream, we want to help make it come true.
Right. Who are we to say no to stripper yoga? Anything else you want us to know about you, Shauna, before we say goodbye until Friday?
Just that I would love to be your Miss Double December, and my double Ds are all natural.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There you
Shauna. Shauna.
This is
Thanks for
America
coming in.
Great.
Deep inhale breath, bringing your hands together, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, coming down onto your knees. Extending yourself out to the front. Nice big open legs. Coming around and across. Moving into a split. Going into a pigeon. And extending that pigeon, bringing your arm around. Feeling that nice deep stretch. Exhale, coming back. Bringing your feet to a nice, comfortable seated position. Coming to Namaste. No. Well, do bondage handcuffs count? This goes back to when I was in college. I had a study buddy that we used to meet at Starbucks and study. And one day we decided that it would be fun to sneak off into the bathroom at the Starbucks and just bang one out. And so it's kind of a fun little study break. The worst date I've ever had actually never happened. I met somebody on one of those dating sites, and we were supposed to go out. We talked on the phone. We, texted back and forth, and we kind of decided that we would meet in a public place. The guy happened to be an attorney, so I agreed to go out with him, and he sent me an email with a contract, a legal contract stating everything that was going to happen on the date, including what color nail polish I was going to wear, everything. And I was just like, this is ridiculous. And he wanted me to sign it. And I was like, no, this date's not happening. So it wasn't the worst date I've ever had because I never went on it, but I think it would have been if I had gone on it. So before I was a stay-at-home mom, I was a yoga instructor. And I tend to not wear panties underneath my yoga pants because they leave marks in yoga pants. So I was teaching a class, and I noticed that the students were staring very intently at me that day. And I realized after class that there was a hole in the crotch of my pants. So that was pretty embarrassing. But I think I might have gained some more students because of that. My favorite KROQ song to dance to, there are so many. But I'd have to say right now, even though it's maybe 7 years old, would be MGMT Electric Feel. Just love it. Hi, I'm Shauna. Vote for me for Kevin and Bean's Miss Double December.